Hey, I'm Marco Schwartz and I'm the creator of TradeEngine, and in this video I want to tell you about 3 mistakes that a lot of algorithmic traders do, and I want to tell you in this video what they are, how to avoid them, and also we'll see how TradeEngine, the software that we are developing, can really help you avoid making those mistakes. So first, if you don't know, algorithmic trading is the fact to create some piece of software or an algorithm to make trades for you on the market. So it can be on the stock market, it can be forex like trading currencies, or cryptocurrencies. So the mistakes that most people do, that's mistakes that I also did over the years while doing algorithmic trading myself, but also I saw other people, especially people that were not using our software, for example, before, really did with the strategies, and that can really impact the performances of your trading. So the first mistake that I saw people doing is to really only focus on the profits that an algorithm is making. So when you backtest some algorithm, meaning you try to check how much profit this algorithm would have made over a period of time in the past, you actually get the profit that it actually made, right? For example, if you started like virtually, let's say with $10,000, if it made, if you have 15 at the end, it made 5,000 in profit. And a lot of people only focus on that to decide if a strategy is good or not. And that's really a mistake. So an algorithm can be really good in terms of profits, but there are other factors that will make this algorithm not perform that well on a live market. So that's why you should definitely look at other metrics than profit to backtest and really validate your algorithms. For example, TradeEngine calculates a lot of other metrics that you can use to decide if an algorithm is good or not. One of them is the hit ratio. So that will tell you how many of your trades are actually successful trades compared to bad ones that made you lose money. So that will tell you if your algorithm is actually doing the right thing or not. I also like to look at another indicator that is automatically calculated by TradeEngine called the profit factor. That's basically the sum of all the money you gained, right, all the good trades, divided by the sum of all the bad trades, in terms of amount, of course. So it should definitely be superior to 1, right, because you definitely want to make more profits than you made losses. However, if it's close to 1, right, so above 1 but close to 1, it actually means you are making money but taking a lot of risk, right, because you have a lot of trades that made you lose money compared to trades that actually made you gain money. So you definitely want something more superior than 1. I like to have something more like 2 or more for my strategies. So definitely something to look at and to really consider when you are comparing different backtests and different strategies. One other indicator that I like to look at is the number of trades made per year, for example. So TradeEngine gives you, for every strategy, the number of trades that a strategy is doing per year. So let's say you have a strategy that's doing very well, good profits, even good profit factor, all is good, but it only makes, like 10 trades per year, right? This means that you might not have found a strategy that is good, but that was just good during this period of time. It was quite clever to find some good trades, right, that worked very well, but might not do as well in the future. So definitely I like to have a strategy that, trades at least every 2 days or something like this. Really a strategy that is making some volume, is making some trades, to make sure that you don't depend on, some lucky trades like a few times per year, and then it just won't work on the live market. So that was the first mistake and how to avoid it. The second mistake I saw people do in algorithmic trading is really over-optimize their strategy. So for example, once you find a strategy that you like, you always have some parameters, right? So you can change those parameters. For example, if you are using some moving averages, the number of periods that you take for this moving average, and you can really super optimize those to get the best result for your strategy. However, don't do that on the whole set of data. Because if you do that, you will find the best strategy that only fits this particular set of data that you have, and that might not work at all on the live market. That's why when we actually automatically run optimization algorithm, that's really easy inside TradeEngine, we actually use only a subset of the data to run those calculations, those optimizations, and then we compare that to another set of data that we spared, that we didn't optimize for, and we just compare those two results. And if they match, it means that you actually found something that works not only on the data you optimized for, but also on some new data that the algorithm just never saw. So make sure to actually really separate your data if you are trying to do any kind of optimization of parameters, because if you don't, it might not work at all on the live data on the live market. The last mistake that I really saw people do in algorithmic trading is really having too much confidence in the backtest. Doing a backtest and a lot of backtesting doesn't mean you should not then monitor really every day your live algorithm running on live money. You should really have some system in place to really check every day or even more the results that are coming from your live algorithm, because backtesting is great, but it won't predict, it won't make you sure that your algorithm actually works on the real world, and you should really always monitor them. The fourth point, inside TradeEngine, you can not only check your results on the live dashboard, but you can also set some alerts to really get a notification if something's going on with your algorithm. For example, if it's doing bad trades, you can also have a notification at every trade you make. So really, for you to be able to monitor your live algorithm running on live markets with your own money, so they don't do something that you wouldn't want them to do. So that was basically the 3 mistakes that I see a lot of people do in algorithmic trading, and also how to avoid them using TradeEngine. So now, if you want to really get started, you want to learn more, build your own algorithm, and definitely avoid those 3 mistakes, I just invite you to create a free TradeEngine account. So you can just find the link below the video. As I said, it's completely free to start. You can run strategies, backtest them, run them live, all for free. You can just find the link below the video, and it will really allow you to get started. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about TradeEngine, about algorithmic trading in general, don't hesitate to leave them just below the video. So thank you again for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.